name's Stephen Guild, and this will be cyberstalking and the need for privacy. There are 1.8 billion people in the world who have a social networking profile, and in the United States alone, 67% of the population has a social networking profile. You can view this research at pewresearch.com. Specifically referring to only Facebook, and again, you can find these statistics at statista.com. 40% of Facebook profiles are public, and 71% of profiles provide their school name, 92% provide their full real name, and 33% of profiles admit that they have friends that they've never met in real life. This is concerning, to say the least, and I think that we need to really pay attention to the fact that we don't really care about our privacy. We actually think it's rather humorous. We think Facebook stalking is just something that we all do. You meet someone, you Facebook stalk their profile, and that's that. You get to know that person, and no one ever really thinks that they can be a victim of cyber stalking. I've had multiple friend requests from people that I don't know, and I probably have friends on my profile that I have no idea who these people are, and I've never met them in my life. With that being said, the rest of the speech, I'm going to be presenting three main points. Number one is going to be, why privacy is so important on social networking. Number two is how you can improve your privacy, and number three is the benefits from doing so, from improving your privacy. So let's move on to the first point, and that is, why we need to value our privacy more online, especially in social media. If you go to I found this on this specific case on FBI.gov, and this is James S. Allen. And James S. Allen acquired nude photos of 10 girls, all of who were underage, and he did this by sending them to a phishing website, which acquired their passwords, and then he threatened to, upload those photos to the internet, to the public, if they didn't continue communication with him. Another example, I found this at telegraph.co.uk, and this is a much more extreme example, but this is what can happen. This is Ashley Hall, and Ashley Hall befriended a teenage boy on Facebook who was actually an adult male, and they arranged a secret rendezvous. They meted, and Ashley was found kidnapped, raped, and murdered, and found in a ditch in a field. Definitely the most extreme case of what can happen if you don't, take care of your privacy online. Here are a few statistics. I found these on nationalwhitecollarcrime.org. 1.8% of every adult in the United States, which is just anyone older than 18, has reported some sort of stalking in the past 12 months, and 1/4 of these cases are cyberstalking. Out of these cyberstalking cases, 83% were reported to escalate in some way, which means that there was more than one occurrence of stalking, and the most of the stalking occurred was on Facebook, which was at 22%. Just another random statistic, women are 3 times more likely to be stalked than men are, which is crazy. So the second step I want to cover is, how you guys can improve your privacy, and how you cannot be a victim of something like cyberstalking, or even more things that can happen. If you go to I went to investor.gov, which is the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, and found 4 points that are really, really great. Number one is to always check your privacy settings on any social media that you are on. Number two, always have a strong password. Number three, be selective of the personal information that you're presenting online. And number four is to be very selective of who your friends are and who your contacts are on any social media site. Now, obviously, this is difficult to prove that these work, because in its nature, if it works, nothing happens, and people usually don't report them not being cyberstalked. So what I can do is just refer to the cases that I presented to you. Ashley, she wasn't careful of who she was friends with, and she paid the ultimate price. James was able to acquire these nude photos, which probably shouldn't have been stuff that you should be putting online anyway, by getting these girls' passwords, which probably weren't that strong. I realize that there are counter arguments to what I'm telling you guys, and I went to pacific.edu to find these kind of arguments. And really, all it has to deal with is, you are easier to find and contact if your profile is more public, and it's easier to network and to meet people that you wouldn't be able to meet if in real life. You can do incredible things online, and do projects and meet people, and it can benefit your job and your career tremendously. But my rebuttal is that your safety comes first. So you need to be careful about who you're contacting and what information you're putting online. Thirdly, is just the benefits from this, which are obvious, which I've already covered. If you follow these, it'll reduce the cases of cyber stalking, and you'll have peace of mind. And if you don't, more cases like James and Ashley's will occur. And it's not just cyber stalking. That's one case. That's one type of thing that could happen for privacy that I covered on this. But companies, colleges, potential career opportunities, they can all check your profiles too, which can have benefits and negative effects. So in conclusion, I covered why we need privacy, what you can do to increase that privacy, and how we can all benefit. I really hope you guys realize now, how important your privacy is. It's easy for us to go throughout our lives and think that this can't happen to us. That's our generation, and that's really easy for us to do. With that being said, I hope you guys learned just as much as I did from this. I think if we all make a little bit more effort, we can all make our lives a little bit safer, but still reap the massive benefits that social media provides for us. Thank you.